So husband and wife running the Bolder Boulder. How many times have you run it before?
I've never done it.
Yeah,
First time, really?
I've done it once. 2008.
All right. 2008. Yeah. So do you have any expectations going into this, or is it more about?
It's pretty nerve-wracking being up at altitude, and I've never raced at altitude before. We live up here and we train, but it's, I don't know, and then hearing the sort of times you're allowed to give yourself because of the altitude.
48 seconds slower.
I actually thought it was more. I was giving myself more like a minute and a half.
You guys are representing different teams, obviously. Last time for you for Team Australia.
I'm with Team Colorado.
And Team Colorado. So is there a husband and wife rivalry, or?
Not so much this one. A couple of weeks ago we had a little rivalry.
At the Beta Breakers?
Yeah. The Beta Breakers, they give the women a head start. I had to run her down.
As a runner and as an endurance athlete, how hard do you think it is for triathletes to come and compete with, 10K runners?
Oh, well, the Bennetts are going to have no trouble because they train up here. And as a matter of fact, they'll probably have an advantage because they're smart enough to know not to go out too fast.
I think it's going to be really, really tough. We're triathletes. We are here amongst the best runners in the world, and you just try and keep up as long as you can and hopefully not embarrass ourselves, really.
I think what you have to acknowledge as a triathlete is your 10K time just isn't going to be the best because there's no way you can ride the bike all that much and still get maximum leg speed. Not because it's not possible, but because you can't do the hard interval training on the track that you need to do to maintain the leg speed. Triathletes don't need to do that, so they don't do it. So, and it's basically what's called neural patterning. Your body gets used to your legs moving a certain speed. If that's not your discipline, they're just not going to run as fast. But also, they're not going to die. As the third person on the team, it's actually very, very good because they'll be solid, dependable, and they're going to race a certain speed. They will.
We're locals in Boulder. We moved here 4 years ago. We have our house here. We're going to be here for a long time. And it's kind of one of these things, you've got to be a part of the community. And I think this is one of the biggest things that goes on in Boulder. So we have to be a part of it.
And this week, obviously, the news was that you're going to try to make Team USA, as in the Olympics, in 2012 for London.
Yeah, well, that was right. We've done the Australian thing for 17 years and went to the Olympics for them, and that was fantastic. And I'm no spring chicken. I'm 38, and I wasn't going to retire, but I am more permanent over here in the US. And it's the way things turned out. It made more sense to switch countries and hopefully go together, do something very special to finish our careers off. But it's not going to be easy. I mean, the American men are outstanding triathletes, and trying to make that Olympic team is going to be very, very hard.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of an interesting rivalry between an American Aussie and an American Kiwi, right?
Yeah.
Maddie Reed going for the same team.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's right. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I think Maddie would still call himself an American, and I think we've all moved ourselves over here. We've married American girls, and I think it's kind of both of us have represented our old countries, and it's nice to sort of have an opportunity to try to represent our new country. I love this place.